cards I dealt. Playing out the cards I dealt. Playing out the cards I dealt. Yeah, they waiting for the break, better take your chance, yeah. I'm just playing out the cards I dealt. Playing out the cards I dealt. Playing out the cards I dealt. Golden eye breaks. Golden eye breaks. Golden eye breaks. Golden eye breaks. Golden eye breaks, yeah. Golden eye breaks. Golden eye breaks, yeah. Golden eye breaks. I got 'em waiting out here for the breaks. They keep on telling me open the case. Put in your bid and come make a selection. I'm tryna up your personal collection. You know the vibes when it's that time. Come make a choice, don't be waiting in line. If you don't get it, just try, then that's fine. You can always play again the next time. Hunt on hunt like army troopers. I got them lurking, looking for the supers. They tryna hit the auto for the quick win. Pay attention or I'll probably lose you. I'm deep in the zone when I be on live. I let it completely consume my mind. And it's not bad and it's only a habit. And look how I came out that fire just fine. Yeah, golden eye breaks, that's what they call me. Make sure you tune in and come and check out all the winners. You never know what could happen, maybe you'll win. Come on, enjoy the ride. Don't put your pride right to the side. You gotta go with the first thing in mind. I bet when you win that you come alive. I got the cards that's in my hands. Playing out the cards I dealt. Playing out the cards I dealt. Playing out the cards I dealt. Yeah, they waiting for the break, better take your chance, yeah. I'm just playing out the cards I dealt. Playing out the cards I dealt. Playing out the cards I dealt. Golden eye breaks. Golden eye breaks. Golden eye breaks. Golden eye breaks. Golden eye breaks, yeah. Golden eye breaks. Golden eye breaks. Golden eye breaks.
What's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? I will be right back in just one moment. I gotta get my coffee, and then I'll be right there. And then we'll start this break in just a moment. Just a moment. Let me get my team's list set up. All the stuff I need to break, and then we will break in one moment. And then we are good to go. On a fun break. This is going to be a fun. Hope everybody enjoyed dropping the passer if you were able to catch it. Thank you. If not, you can watch it on video. Or it'll be on a podcast tomorrow along with the new Let Me Get That Autograph. But, let me get my coffee here. Hold on. Gotta get the damn creamer. So what we're gonna do with any undrafted free agents, they will be random, just like points, but we will check up to date up to the very last second to see if they have signed with a team. Alright, so it will be up to the second. Alright, let's do the damn thing. If anyone wants any personals for Prizm or anything along those lines, I also have that. How much for the couch? Not a couch, but not a couch. Not a couch. Let's see, let me get this straight. It's not straight. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, so alright, so we got our teams here. Jason, get me whenever you get a second. I know you're either sleeping because you gotta work or busy, but just get me when you can. How much are boxes, cellos, whatever you got. They're all listed. They're all posted up above. The The cellos are 125, blasters 325, and the hangers are 375. I'm not supposed to sell the hangers, like I'm gonna get in trouble when I do, but I decided to anyway if people wanted them. And these things are going up by the day, and a lot by the day. A lot. Alright, so we've got 3 mega boxes. 3. So, put 2 of them there. Start with the first one. We need sleeves and probably most of the sleeving at the end when we're done, but alright, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Now, I will check, like I said, up to the minute as to what team they're on, especially the autos and stuff. I will not know the team of every single player, so some of you will help me, or we'll Google it, or I will let you know at the end who you guys have, or check your team and check your draft picks and check who you got, and that's who you got. Here we go. Box numero 1. We'll save the pink auto for last. Alright, Isaac Okoro. I need to turn this so I can see. Whoops. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Isaac Okoro. Isaac Okoro. And then a Killian Hayes. Forgot where Killian Hayes went. Cannot remember where Killian went. And then we've got a Jaden McDaniels and an Ashton Hagans. Cannot remember where Killian went. To save my life. Need to pull up the first round on my phone and just keep it up there so I can continue to see it the whole time, but we'll do that later. I know Killian went, and I know he went nicely and early. But I forgot which team. Someone will know where Killian went. Killian Hayes, I believe. Oh, God. Pistons. That's what I thought. I thought it was Detroit. That's what I was about to say. Jalen Smith over to the Suns. LaMelo to my Hornets. To my amazingly mediocre Hornets. And then a Precious going to the Heat. It's a silver. Tyler Bay and Jordan Okoro. So we've got the Heat and the Hornets right here. That LaMelo is sick. Anyone who wants to move LaMelo's, I'm buying him because he's a Hornet. He's a Hornet, and it doesn't have a college jersey on. It has a USA flag on it. So I'm totally down with that. Alright, here we go. Third pack. First box. Oh, I guess that game is over. Who ended up winning the game? Killian Hayes. We were doing our show. What's up? Theo. Killian Hayes again. Cannot remember where he went, but Killian Hayes did get drafted. Theo Maladon got drafted as well. Patrick Williams. Can't remember where he got, but he was like a top 5 pick. Patrick Williams may have been to the Bulls. Can't remember. I'll check them all. That's what the fun part of this one's gonna be, is checking and figuring out every single hit's name. Even though, thank goodness, about the basketball draft, there's only 2 rounds and not 7. LaMelo going to the Hornets. Chiefs won. Nice. Jaheimous Ramsey. LaMelo Global Prospects. That's sick. That was a sick card. I think I bought this. No, I bought the Purple Wave Wiseman of this. I don't have this one. Next up, we've got the same dude, Jaheimous Ramsey. Ashton Higgins. A lot of Prizm left. My Optic gets here tomorrow, so I'll have a ton of Optic basketball tomorrow if Prizm's too expensive. Denny Avdija. Isaac Okoro, that's his variation. Vassal. Josh Green. And Avdija. The kid's good. He went to, Avdija went to Washington, right? To play with Rui. I know they got a foreigner, and I'm pretty sure he was the foreigner they got, but I could be wrong. A lot of foreigners in this draft. But I think he went to play with Rui in Washington. Pretty sure. James, the man, Wiseman. Dude's a freak. Hayes' Pistons, that's what I thought. No, I was talking about a different Killian. There's two. James Wiseman, nice. Pink Ice, Crusade, Pink Ice. Right after the base, we get the Pink Ice. I love these cards. These Crusades are so beautiful. I have one of these exact cards in the mail to PSA right now on a 20-day. Then we got Cole Anthony, Pink Ice. Cole Anthony, can't remember. I'll pull it up in a minute after this box. Jaden McDaniels, Obi Toppin. Nice Wiseman and LaMelo so far. Looks like we got some Bay Brothers coming. Hopefully we'll get a purple or something here. Theo Maledon. Theo Maledon again. Xavier Tillman. And Sadiq Bey. Now Tillman may. Alright, Michigan State. I know he signed with a team, but I can't remember if he was drafted or if it was undrafted. But I know he signed with a team because I remember seeing it when it happened. But I can't remember who. Now, all undrafted free agents will be randomed off. The autos, if there's two autos that are undrafted free agents, we'll do a random for each of them, one at a time. But for all the players that are undrafted free agents, it'll be one random, and that person will get all the undrafted free agents. Tyrese Halliburton, and it'll be up till whoever signs tonight. Jalen Smith over in Arizona for some reason. Kira Lewis Jr. and Daniel Arturo. So if it's an autograph, it'll be by the autograph. Otherwise, unless you guys are paying my random bill. I do enough free randoms in here that I have to pay money for. Unless you guys want cheap randoms for every single undrafted free agent, I'll do it. But they aren't going to be verified because I'm not paying that money for that. But I'll do all the randoms to one person and the autographs separately. I don't mind doing that. Ooh. Kira Lewis, LaMelo, Jaden McDaniels, Denny, and then James Wiseman. Great pack here. You got your Wiseman. These cards right here are like golden PSA 10s. Same with like the silvers. The silvers I would 10-day. Any other color besides the base silver 10-day, unless it's an autograph, I would 20-day. But if it's a base silver, like a LaMelo or anyone like that, 10-day. It's worth it because there's not going to be Prizm out or Mosaic or anything out till the Easter Bunny pops them out of eggs. So these are going to be the shiny that people are going to be chasing for a long ass time. Besides last year's stuff, which is going to quadruple in value because people are going to want it. And it's running out. Jaden McDaniels, which is why I bought a ton of them. Isaac Okoro. Precious for the Heat. Maxey and Sadiq Bey. So you got another Precious. Alright, one more pack and then the first auto. Had some good luck with some autos. I've seen some killer ones. Saw Wiseman pulled, so I know they're in here. My buddy pulled a Wiseman yesterday. We got 2 packs and then the auto. And then 2 more boxes. And if anyone wants personals, let me know. Isaiah Stewart, Halliburton, Precious, Cassius Winston. It'll take forever to do that break. I will sleeve these up as I look up all their colleges. Unless they're very, very good. Miami Heat, Precious. Denji Avagia, what the fuck ever. I'll figure out how to say your name and then I'll come up with a stupid nickname for you. Great prospect though, sells good. Aturo, Halliburton, LaMelo. Alright, first auto. Coming up here, first auto. I'm going to try not to see it too. First auto is Killian Tilly. He was drafted. I don't remember by who. But Killian Tilly, I believe, was drafted. He's from Gonzaga. He was either drafted or he was signed as an undrafted free agent, but he is on an NBA basketball team. I do remember that. I think he was drafted, and I think he was drafted decent. I believe it was early second, but I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember the draft now. There were 3 Killians, so there's your first auto. Alright. Now we'll go to numero dos. Grizzlies, that's right. Was he a first or second round pick? Second round, right? Or late first? It was late first or second round pick, I thought. I didn't think he was a UDFA. Oh my god, these things are making my nose itch. I think he was like a 50th pick or something. 50 something. Oh, these things are making my allergies go fucking crazy. Yeah, second round, early second round to Memphis. He's got a good shot being there in Memphis, dude, with Ja. Like, a real good shot with Triple J. I mean, a lot of potential there. LaMelo, my boy. Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin what? Cassius Stanley from Duke. Xavier Tillman and Tyrese Maxey. Devin Vassell, Josh Green, Cassius Winston, Cassius Winston, not Stanley. Robert Woodard II, very good player. Kira Lewis Jr. All this stuff will be out tomorrow, guys. Everything else has already been out unless it was open this weekend on Saturday. All the other packages you should get tomorrow. Denny, James Wiseman, pink, baby. Ooh, good one coming up next. Real good one coming up next. First, we got us a James Wiseman pinky. Can never go wrong with a base, not an insert, none of that bullshit, but a regular old pinky. That's nice, but this is very nice. Killian Hayes Silver. Hobby Silver. Killian Hayes. Let me check the back. There is a... I'll try and get to where you can see it. You'll see it when you get it. There is one small print line on the back, but it's so centered, the print line might not hurt it. Depending on your feeling on Killian, this is definitely a good grading possibility because it's only one tiny little print line. It's not a lot, so you might be able to get away with that and still get the 10, especially if PSA is doing their normal thing where they just throw darts. Take a look at centering and then throw darts. Daniel Oturo, Cassius Winston, Anthony Edwards, numero uno. Devin Vassell and Zeke Nnaji. Number 1 overall pick. Should do great things over there. Should really, really help those guys out quite a bit. It is a Crusade, not a base or a variation, but, you know, it's still... Crusades are badass. The Crusade rainbows were so much fun to build till there became like 50 parallels. Aaron Naismith. Smith again. Jamius Ramsey, silver. Nico Robert Woodard. Alright. So what we'll actually do right after this is over with, in this actual video, I'll pull random.org up and I'll random the undrafted free agent cards, and I'll show you what those are, obviously, once I look everything up. LaMelo, his other one, so you got both LaMelos and any of the autos. That way we know who they're going to right now. Another LaMelo, so you got both of them. You got his variation and his base. Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin. Onika Okunugu. Whatever the fuck that is. Alright. James Wiseman. Another nice James Wiseman. Anthony Edwards, number 1 overall pick. Let's hope these pinks are just as nice. Naismith from Vandy. Okungwu, good pick. And RJ Hampton, solid. But, oh yeah, not time for the auto yet. Do have Prizm if anyone wants it. Okungwu, Trey Jones, Tyrese Halliburton, and Aaron Naismith, and Vernon Carey Jr. Oh, good. My neighbor went to the hospital and they thought he had COVID, but he tested negative for it. That's awesome. He's like really old. I was worried. James Wiseman, you got both Wiseman. Awesome. Both Wiseman pinks. Now we need a silver to really kick it into gear. We need a silver, but both pink Wisemans, The spot costs freaking $10. I mean, come on. Damn steal. Denny. Azubuike. Cole Anthony. That's a freaking ridiculous steal. There's so much money to be made on these cards right now. Just throwing them on the secondary market. I will consign cards if you don't want to deal with the shipping and you just want to throw them up for sale and everything. I will consign cards now for you. But just let me know. RJ Hampton, Global Prospects. Jordan Nwora, RJ Hampton. And I can send a PSA. Shit's expensive. I only do 10 and 25 day. That's it. Or 10 and 20 day. That's all I will do. I'm not doing anything else because it's just too long. Halliburton, Peyton Pritchard, Azubuike, Josh Green, Isaiah Stewart. Alright, last pack, and we get our second autograph. Vassell, Trey Jones, Devin Dotson, Nico Mannion, and Okungwu. Woo. Alright, let's see. Woo. You know it. I'm a thief. That's Zach Ryder. He steals his one of one autographs like Giannis. Alright, and the auto is Peyton Pritchard. Can anyone look up if Peyton Pritchard was drafted? I'll look on my phone in a second. If anyone can't, this might be one that we have to auction off unless he signed an UDFA contract or is drafted a hell of a lot higher than I remember. I watch film on everybody, and I remember watching film on him, but I didn't see a first round pick. So let's see if Peyton Pritchard went anywhere. Flynn from the Raptors might not be in this product. He might not be in this end products for a little while. Hold on. Peyton Pritchard. Boston Celtics. Round 1. Hey, that's not bad. That's a first round pick for the Boston Celtics. That's solid. First round pick for the Celtics? Are you kidding me? I'll take that. These spots were freaking cheap. I'll take that in a heartbeat. First round spot for the damn Celtics. Are you kidding me? Alright, here we go. And then that's going to be it unless anyone wants a personal. There are lines up. Like, I have a line for a cello pack. 10 at $12.50. I think there's 7 left. So, I mean, you can knock out a line. You know, there's lots of ways we can do things. There's a closeout bonus for the next person that does a blaster or hanger. There's a closeout bonus. So there's a lot of different stuff. So a lot of cool stuff to jump into. I always like to do closeout bonuses with cards. Last night gave away an SGC 9 just for shits and giggles. Josh Green. Denny. Peyton. Ashton Hagans. I can't remember where he went, but I know he went somewhere. Cassius Stanley. Well, at least I know what's his name's at the Celtics now. Pritchard. Vassell. I'll know all of them by the end of the night. Zeke Nnaji was drafted. Tyrese Halliburton. Forgot what team he went to, but fucking A, it's a silver. Let's see. That worked really good last time. Tyrese Halliburton. Sacramento Kings. Alright, so he was the Kings' first pick. That's how I'm going to have to do this whole freaking thing. Alright, LaMelo Ball and Kira Lewis Jr. And yeah, those are the ones we already had. Okay. I'm going to have to do this for like this entire draft. I'm just going to have to just say their name, sit next to them, and then find all of them from the same spot. LaMelo. Daniel Arturo. LaMelo Ball Silver Prizm Crusade. That is sick. Who does have the Hornets? Joshua. There's so many cards I want from you, like, to buy. Before I mail everything off, I'm going to give you a list of things I want to buy if you want to sell. Because there's a lot of stuff you have that I want. But Okungwu, Tyrese Maxey. But we'll worry about that at the very, very end before I pack it up. Because that's what I always do. Tom was hoping we'd get through this Prizm this weekend. I was shocked no one wanted to open any Prizm today. Well, besides draft picks. We opened a ton last night. This is the Heat, Ramsey, Isaac Okoro, and Mr. Halliburton. Like, we opened a ton yesterday. Maybe that's why the shit's expensive. But it's going up. I mean, dude, it went up $30 from yesterday. Anthony Edwards, #1 overall pick to T-Wolves. Vassal. Precious for the Heat. It's a badass shot of Precious. Cassius Winston. And Nico. The ginger of the draft. The ginger of the draft, Nico Mannion. Cassius Stanley. Halliburton. LaMelo Ball again. This is getting ridiculous. LaMelo Ball show here tonight. It's insane. I think this is the second one of these that we've pulled. Halliburton, Cole Anthony, and RJ Hampton. What do I charge for grading? I'll get back to you later, dude. Because, by the way, if anyone wants personals, I'm going to be up, like, for a while doing some editing for a couple of shows. I'm working on some logos and some new stuff and sorting this and figuring out what teams a lot of these guys are on. Patrick Williams, Obi Toppin. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 5 packs and an auto. At least we haven't had an undrafted free agent auto. Otoro, Hagens, McDaniels, Dotson, and Nnaji. At least we haven't had any UDFA autos or 150 point bullshit. Like, if it's 500 points, I'd want you to have the 500 points. Because unless it was like a Wiseman, that's the best you're going to do. Okungwu, James Wiseman. Another Wiseman. Beautiful. Cards were so freaking nice. I have the purple wave. The Maxey, Woodard, and Vernon Carney Jr. Alright, we've got 3 packs left and the last auto. And then if anyone wants personals or anything, just holler at me. I am around. Or if you want to fill that line, Obi Toppin, Aaron Naismith, Tyler Bay. I was wondering if the Bay boys were going to pop out. Jordan Nwora, and everyone's favorite Ginger. Nico Mannion. Here we go. Let's see. Come on. Big card here. Big card. Downtown. We hit one. Very first blaster. There's the other Bay, brother. Denji and Azabuke. Denji's a nice one. Very nice one. So is Sadiq. Both of the Bay brothers are great. Alright, last pack and then the last auto. Thanks everybody for diving in. Everything will be out tomorrow. James Wiseman with a base. Jaden McDaniels. That's a cool looking shot of him. I like it with the black background. It's badass. Sadiq. Okungwu, RJ Hampton. Alright, here we go. Come on. Give me LaMelo. Give me something big. Something big here. Ooh, we might have something. I don't know. I don't know to recognize the... Miles Powell. Do not know much about him, but I'm about to find out. Miles Powell. I know the name. From Seton Hall, I remember. But Miles Powell. Miles Powell does not look like he was drafted. Oh wait, Knicks. He's on the Knicks on a 10-day contract. 10-day contracts count because that's a contract. That's your first one, and it can lead to a full-time one. So this one goes to the Knicks at the moment. So nicely done. So there we go, guys. There's the big boys. There's tons of them in here. You guys saw them. There are literally tons. I will try and pull out, obviously, Powell. Jeez, there's so much nice stuff in here. So many nice Wisemans. LaMelo silver. Halliburton silver. Pritchard auto. So ridiculous. Just James Wiseman, one of his bases. The other, there's a LaMelo. We've got both LaMelos in the pink ice. Got Anthony, number 1 overall pick. Then, of course, you've got Killian Hayes, silver. The other Wiseman. And then you've got that's right. Okay. Then you've got another Killian Hayes silver. Another LaMelo Ball. And Killian Tilly. So there you go, guys. At least there weren't any. All right, here we go. Don't leave because we're gonna do the undrafted free agents. Some of these guys aren't signed to 10-day contracts yet, so we have to at least random off the UDFAs. So stay here. I'm gonna pull up random.org right now. We're gonna do it right this second on screen so you guys can see it and I can write it down. Get this shit off of my hand. Alright. Okay, let me get our list. Alright. Facebook. That's where I was going. Okay. Alright. So, let me get the list real quick. There it is. So, the more times you bought in, the more chances you have, obviously, because I'm doing all 30 names and whoever comes out on top. Alright. So, we've got, these are for the UDFA colors. Okay. So, now, just so you guys can see what the hell I'm doing. Window capture time. There we go. Beautiful. Get your ass up there. There we go. Alright. So, now that we're there, I can go here and do the random. So, as you can see, you've got 30 entries, as it says right over here. So, we're going to roll the dice 5 times or higher. 11. Thanks, assholes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 24, 32, 18. Last and final round. Timestamp for you guys that have to have it. And the winner is Mike Sickler. Will get all the UDFAs. So let me write that in here. And Mike also gets all UDFA colors. Alright, so all undrafted free agents will be going to Mr. Sickler as well. Guys, I've got Prizm, I got Cellos, I got Blasters, I got insanely expensive hangers that'll probably be $1,000 a piece. No joke, those will be $800 to $1,000 a piece in a month and a half. Easily. But hit me up if you guys want to do anything. There's 7 left in a random for a cello. We can bust Prizm. I'm going to be up editing for a long time, so you guys can hit me up and we can do plenty of other stuff. Otherwise, I'm going to be editing and sorting and figuring out where the hell all these guys went. Series ass is about to get crazy busy because I ain't doing all that lookup work bullshit. But anyway, guys, y'all have a good evening. I will talk to you soon. Hit me up if you need anything.